From Bangladesh, let's turn to Pakistan, which has received another shade of grey from the FATF, the Financial Action Task Force. For the fourth year in a row, Islamabad has made it to the FATF grey list for terror financing. We'll tell you what the FATF has said in a bit. But first, let's take a moment to appreciate Pakistan's consistency here. We must. It's not easy living up to expectations for such a long time. Every year, when the FATF assembles, we expect Pakistan to remain on the list. And Islamabad proves us right every single time. 4 years. And it hasn't lost its spot on the grey list. The Financial Action Task Force says Pakistan continues to finance terror. It continues to support money laundering. And it has failed to prosecute designated terrorists. So it will be subjected to increased monitoring and could remain on the grey list till April 2022. Now, this is a significant setback. It shows how Pakistan's salience in the West is in constant decline. It shows how it's constantly being held accountable for its poisonous policies. Is Pakistan making amends? Doesn't look like it. Pakistan has a reputation of saying one thing and doing the exact opposite. It promised to crack down on global terrorists, the likes of Hafiz Saeed, Masood Azhar, Zakir Rahman Lakhvi. But last we checked, they're all having a field day in Pakistan, expanding their networks under state protection. Since January 2021, 8 terror camps have reopened in Pakistan. 30-odd terrorists have infiltrated India. Hundreds more have infiltrated into Afghanistan. New terror alliances are being formed. New warnings of jihad are being issued. So forget the grey list. Pakistan should ideally be in the black list for its failures. And speaking of failures, Pakistani diplomats are also living up to expectations. In the past, they've been caught stealing wallets. Not making this up. Pakistani diplomats have been caught stealing wallets and shoplifting chocolates from supermarkets. This time, they've been caught on mic, bad-mouthing their own minister. And this happened in Russia. At the ongoing Moscow format talks, regional leaders have gathered in Moscow to discuss Afghanistan. Pakistan also sent its diplomats to secure some funds for the Taliban. What they did instead was poke fun at Minister Shireen Mazari. And I will tell you what they said, but first you must know the context. Now, this is a story straight out of those cringe TV soaps. Shireen Mazari is Pakistan's Minister for Human Rights. Yes, they have one. She's quite a flamboyant figure in Pakistan, known for her boldness and unique style. But Shireen Mazari does not get along too well with her daughter. So much so that the two are fighting in public. On Wednesday, Mazari's daughter, Iman Zainab Mazari, posted this tweet. She accused Pakistan government of letting sorcerers run the country through witchcraft. What is she talking about? This is an indirect attack on Imran Khan's current wife, Bushra Bibi. She's a highly mysterious figure, a self-proclaimed mystic who is often accused of practicing black magic. Why is that? To strengthen her husband's control on the country. Well, that's what her critics say. This is 21st century power politics in Pakistan, complete with black magic. This controversial and bizarre debate has been playing out for quite some time now. Shireen Mazari's daughter addressed it on social media. The mother did not hold back. She retaliated with a counter post. She said that she was ashamed that her daughter would resort to such quote-unquote low, personalized, unsubstantiated attacks. The exchange went viral, and the post reached Moscow, where Pakistani diplomats could not help but discuss it. The problem is, they forgot to switch off their mics. You must watch this.
ठीक है अब आगे माँ ने उसके ऊपर लिखा है अपनी बेटी के ऊपर कमेंट किया लेकिन लोग कहेंगे आपस में पता है ना माँ बेटी की आपस में बातचीत का ये मतलब को पता भी नहीं है क्योंकि ओरिजिनली मेरी तो बहुत दोस्त रही है ये तो काफी लेफ्ट की थी बट ये कि शुरू से इनके स्टाइल यही है एग्रेसिव शुरू से हवाला अच्छा है
You heard that. This has been her style all along, he says. Aggressive. Full points for entertainment, 0 for professionalism. Diplomats are supposed to resolve quarrels, not gossip about them like teenagers. Perhaps this is what happens when you give more importance to funding terrorism than education. You end up broke, both intellectually and financially. Which brings us to Pakistan's Prime Minister himself, Imran Khan Niazi. Do you know what he is up to? He is selling gifts that he received from heads of state. At least that's what Pakistan's opposition leaders are saying. They've accused Prime Minister Imran Khan of selling a precious watch. Selling a watch that he received from the prince of a Gulf nation. No names have been taken, only that the watch was apparently sold in Dubai for $1 million US. Is that true? Well, we don't know. The Pakistan government has been asked to clarify. Whatever be the case, we do not blame Imran Khan. When your time is not right, who needs a watch for reminders? WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.